And we're back for day number 3. I just noticed that I can see myself in the reflection, so we're gonna do like a cool reflection one. Breaking the wall. Whoa. Whoa. My blue hands touch my real hands. Alright. I realized that most of my sounds were kind of quiet in the other video. So we're just going to I'm just going to try to do sounds a little closer, I guess. I'm going to try doing this little bottle. Oh my gosh. The no signal. I don't know if you can hear that little ring. It's like, Anyway, I actually have been still working on my roots of existence, crazy enough. I didn't fully figure it out last night. I know I was stepping through the whole thing and talking about it all, but I actually landed on a layering that makes complete sense. I don't have to explain anything with magic. It is quite magical, but I don't have to say magic. And everything builds into the next thing, and it's a perfect sequence from nothing to something. And something that perceives itself. So honestly, I kind of like bridged the whole thing. Yeah, so it just all starts with possibility. I just wanted to talk about it because this is my channel and this is the place to talk about it. So I honestly just reordered some things. It's not too different, but it's different enough just to make sure that it makes sense. So it starts with possibility. Possibility has to be for everything else to be. Otherwise, if there was no possibility, how would any of us be here? We're already here, aren't we? So it has to be what's possible. And honestly, like when we sit and think about all this stuff, I like this one. When we sit and think about this stuff, we're thinking about what is possible. Everything on our mind is what's possible, or what is impossible, and how we can dream beyond it. Possibility allows for that too. When it's bumbling around the corridors, making space for us all, it's softening the walls of impossibility, allowing us to dream of making new paths. After possibility, along the shape of fractal, in the shape that possibility walks, I should say, is chance and pattern. Chance and pattern decide the paths. And then in the paths, through chance and pattern, space is made. And in the space, in that tear, in the solid, in the nothingness, space is made. And in that opening, the wound, I'll call it, bleeds. And it bleeds elements. So you tear it open, and it's just pouring elements, particles and elements. And in elements, duality is. Elements are naturally dual-natured. When a particle comes into being, it is not one, it is two, and the two become the many. And in duality, we have conflict, push and pull, magnetism, evolution. It vibrates. Vibrates. Two things vibrating will bounce off of each other and fly off in a direction. And just because of that duality, that tension, that vibration, all motion occurs. Now that it has the space to move, it'll vibrate. And along that vibration, as they bounce and crack into each other and split into more, and then those bounce and crack into each other and split into more, creation and destruction, decay and renewal happen. Things are created and destroyed over and over and over. And how do we witness that? The very start of perception is time and change. And after time and change, stars are formed and light comes into being, illuminating the edge of shadow. Light is energy, and in energy, life sparks into existence.